This is one of our most anxiety-inducing episodes that we have filmed in Minecraft Hardcore to date. This is because we're attempting to reclaim our Dwarven homeland in order to build our epic Dwarven Empire. But unfortunately, things do not go to plan. Unlike the world where we previously survived almost 200 days before dying, we are facing the possibility of death again as we head underground to try and reclaim our homeland. I just want to say thank you for so much for hitting 100 subscribers recently on the channel, and as a thank you I'm going to put you guys in the world. But until that happens and until I decide, let's hit that like button for every subscriber. Let's see if this episode can get 100 likes. Without further ado guys, let's get into today's madness. Can I just say as well, thank you to these wonderful people, hopefully up on the screen right now if editing Mike doesn't forget to do this, for leaving such wonderful comments on the first video. The first video has performed exceptionally and I'm so proud of what we've achieved. As you can see, off camera we actually went ahead and dug out this tunnel and dug down. We've got a little bit more work to do, but as you can see there is some mobs spawning and we were just getting shot at by a skeleton, so I actually came back up so that we could quickly craft some iron gear and a shield so that we don't take as much damage. As you can tell, we've got a chest plate and some leggings, so we just need to make a helmet, and then we need to make a pair of iron boots. Throw them out, put this armor on, and then the last thing we need to make is a shield so that we don't die. And I think a shield is just one iron, and then we need some wood so we can go ahead and get some wooden planks. And there's a shield that we can put in our slot. I don't think it's going to be too intruding, but there we are. We have a shield, so now we can carry on working. Well, you can see that we are starting to finally dig through into the cavern layer that we discovered in the previous video. So we haven't got too much longer until we can actually get to work on this ravine area. But for now, let's keep digging. Okay, so we've actually gone ahead and just dug down to the final layer. I was continuously digging down and then I actually looked up and realized that we actually flattened this area out. So I've gone ahead and flattened this area out. So technically speaking, this stairway is done. Now we are going to decorate it a little bit more, but we need to head back up to the top because we need to prepare before we head into this cave to start lining it up. So we headed back to the surface where we harvested all the wheat that we had grown on our land. Then we replanted all the seeds that we had taken for sustainability. And finished off by crafting all the wheat we had gathered into bread and crafting more torches because we were going to need a lot to light up this biome. Okay, we are ready to head back down into the mine and start working on lighting everywhere up inside this big hollowed out area. But before we do, I wanted to take a moment to just quickly reflect on the statistics of this world. So as you can see, we've played for 7 hours and we've been alive for 7 hours. That 7 hours, by the way, so far has been literally just 20 minutes for finding this mountain. This, 7 hours to do. We are literally on day 35 of this hardcore world, and this is literally episode 2, and all we've done is actually dig out one epic hallway, and we are nowhere near done with this, by the way. We've got so many decorations to do. We've got to replace the walls. I've got so many plans for this, but it's gonna have to wait. But seriously, when I actually say that we hand dug this, we did this with stone tools. So we've dug 12,200 stone, and if you look at this, we've broken 104 stone pickaxes and we've made 110 of them. And we've used it almost 14,000 times. That is the level of insanity that I have endured just doing this. And I know what you're going to say. I know you're going to say, but Mike, it would have been way easier had you just farmed a few bits of iron and used iron pickaxes. Well, obviously that would have been easier, but that's not how we do things around here. I just wanted to cause myself pain because, you know, that's what we do. So let's go ahead and let's start actually trying to light this place up to prevent mob spawn. I mean, it would be rude not to mine whilst we're down here, but I have to be careful because we have not lit anywhere up yet, so I really don't want a creeper to sneak up. In fact, you know what? Let's leave the mine until last. Let's just get this place lit up. That's a lot of mobs down there. Oh, this is getting out of hand very quickly. Retreat! Sugar honey iced tea. We're actually just gonna bard this place up temporarily. Right, let's see if we can kind of like just... We've got to remember they can sneak through really small places. So we need to kind of just build a temporary mob farm. And I need to have a way to get out quickly if this turns south. Oh, okay. We got to run. Daytime can save us now. Burn. This is proving to be very, very, very difficult indeed, but we are making very, very slow progress. I am also thinking about just crafting a second shield whilst we're up here, because that seems like a very, very intelligent thing to do. So we're going to need to grab another iron ingot and craft another shield, just in case this one breaks. We're going to need another iron axe in order to actually manage this, because ours is almost dead. And we've barely even got a third. I think we've got just over a third of the cave actually lit up, because we actually have to also do these upper areas so mobs don't actually drop down on top of us. So there's a lot of work to do in order to get this place lit up, ready for actually building in. So this is probably in itself going to be a couple of hours. Okay, we're heading back up to the surface because we need more torches, and we have had an epic time lighting up that cave. Spoiler alert, that cave is much better than I ever anticipated. Oh, we have some friends that we need to get rid of over here. No, 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 no. Let's take this bed and sleep somewhere else where nobody wants to kill us. Now, we did get a bow with power 2 when we were down there, and that is fantastic because that means we have a pretty decent bow right off the bat, and it's got some pretty good durability. The only issue is we have no arrows, so we're going to have to get some arrows for this. So I'm thinking, because we have a little bit of flint and we do have some sticks, I'm thinking we try and find a chicken and we make a very, very small chicken farm, temporary chicken farm, so that we can actually get some feathers and get some arrows. So let's go ahead and do that. With a boatload of torches, we are now heading back down and we are going to start claiming this land. We are not taking no for an answer. I've brought some cobblestone walls so that we can start placing them down to stop anybody encroaching on our area. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over and we're going to place down some cobblestone walls just to sort of claim some land, and then we can actually go ahead and build outwards and start, you know, working towards claiming some area, because at the moment there's a lot of mobs spawning. And I feel this is the safest way. Given that I'm still relatively new to hardcore, I feel this is probably the safest way to guarantee my survival whilst we're doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and just find the right areas to go ahead and do this. So we're just going to build this up, and then I've brought some fences so that we can actually put a fence gate in and get out in and out easily if we're getting chased or attacked. And we can put you down here, and then we can just come out, and then all we have to do if we're getting chased is run in there, and then it pretty much guarantees our safety. Now let's place down another torch and let's get cracking. I think we actually leave the rest of this cave for another day. I think we need to focus on one small area at a time and not get too caught up in trying to build and take on too much too early on, because that's how you end up getting killed in hardcore, and we don't want to die just yet because things are only just getting started. Okay, so we've actually gone ahead and lit up a good portion of this cave. I do think there's a couple of more areas that we do need to work on, but I think we can actually go ahead and start getting a little underground starter base built here. But in order to do that, we are going to have to do a little bit of terraforming, because I would like to build some stairs down into this area, which obviously means we need to get rid of this little stalagmite. I can't remember what the saying is. I know they say that stalactites go down and stalagmites go up, I think, because tights come down. I don't know. I don't remember which one it is. But the spikes are going up, and that's all that matters. And I want to get rid of this small one. Although I do think I want to keep this big one that looks like it's keeping the cave foundation together. So we smelted the iron that we had in our inventory because we came across some redstone. So I thought we would mine this up and get our first recipes unlocked with redstone. So I've just had an idea. I'm thinking, what if we actually build our starter base inside this big column? Because all we have to do is just very, very quickly cap off this backside and make an entrance around the front with a gate, and then we can place down our chests and our things, and then that's going to give us a base of operations to start building a mine and start digging out this area and start terraforming for in the next episode. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. There we are. We've gone ahead and built it up at the back a little bit, so let's go ahead and get our stuff moved in. There's our basic workstations in. Basic chest storage in, so we can actually store some things. Dig this up, remembering that we probably should build a shovel at some point. Now I'm getting completely sidetracked, but I thought I wanted to get some stone stairs in place whilst we actually had the material. Now we can fly up these stairs. Look at us go. Da-da-da-da. By the way, I'm sorry, not sorry for how wonky these torches are. I'm gonna be replacing these eventually anyway, so please don't hate me. It feels like a bit of a cop-out, but let's use these little buckets of holes of water to actually go ahead and place down some dirt so that we can make like a little underground farm. Probably not going to sustain us in the long run, but we can make a potato farm and stuff eventually anyway, so it's not anything major. Okay, yeah, I'm already regretting this. We've only just started and I'm already regretting doing this. Let's put them down there like that, and then, you know, it kind of helps us, you know, jump down. There we are. That's fine. That works. It works, I tell you. Okay, so I feel like one of the major things that we have to focus on whilst we're just waiting for a few things to happen. Firstly, we're waiting for this dirt to spread, this grass to spread, sorry, down this dirt path, just so we can have grass underground. I don't know whether or not we're going to use it. By the time we actually come to utilize this, we may have silk touch anyway. But one thing that I want to do is just completely wipe out this area and just make sure that it's fully lit and that there's no little hidden places for enemies to spawn, because if we're going to establish a super base down here and start building some mega structures, I want to make it as safe as possible, because so far we have survived 39 days on this world and I do not want to give this world up just yet. So let's get to work. Okay guys, so we've actually finished up terraforming this place for now, and as you can tell, we've got rid of a lot of blocks. But unfortunately, I think I'm going to go ahead and have to leave it there for today. I actually wanted to get a little bit more done in this episode, which you'll probably hear me say a lot, but unfortunately, this illness, whatever I've come down with, is really taking it out of me, and it's just really not good for playing. I shouldn't be playing hardcore when I'm not very well, because that's just a recipe for dying, and then I'm just going to be mad that I've lost the world, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to basically call it quits whilst I'm ahead. But in episode 3, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be terraforming this a little bit more. We're going to try and get some diamonds, try and get our diamond gear going, and we're just going to make some amendments. But for now, I need some R&R. I need to go and rest. I need some painkillers. I just need something to help me rid this hell. But thank you for watching, guys. I've been the Mike James, also known as Mickey C. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye.